I'm going to be addressing when you should wear a mask and why. So it's important that you wear a mask when you're going out in public, when going to the shops, to work, to school, when exercising, and even when visiting people. And of course, this should only be when it's absolutely necessary. So why should you wear a mask? Now, masks serve as a barrier, preventing the droplets that contain the virus from being released into the atmosphere. Now, masks are not perfect, but they do stop a high percentage of the virus from getting expelled into the air. Now, masks mainly help to protect those around us from our respiratory secretions, but they do, however, offer some level of protection to the wearer as well. So I'm going to put on my own mask, and I'll start by sanitizing my hands.
What type of masks should you be wearing? A 3-layered cloth mask is recommended. You'll notice that if I put this mask on, I'm unable to blow out the candle as the mask traps my air and all my droplets. A buff is not recommended as the fabric is really stretchy and too thin, and the air goes straight through it. Watch what happens here. All the air and the droplets came out. A surgical mask is recommended for medical professionals and for high-risk people over the age of 60 or those with comorbidities. A visor is helpful to protect your eyes and could be worn, especially in a medical setting. However, on its own, it's actually not enough to stop the droplets coming out. It was very easy for me to blow out the candle as my air could come out the sides and the bottoms of the visor, and that means that your droplets can spread to other people. An N95 mask, such as this one, should be kept for health professionals in a healthcare setting where they're working very closely with infected patients. And we don't recommend the fabric masks with valves, as those masks have one-way valves and allow your air, droplets and virus particles to escape.
How do you wear a mask? It's important that you wash your hands before you put on a mask so that you don't inadvertently introduce virus to your face while putting it on. Handle a mask by the straps and make sure you choose a mask that fits snugly over your nose and your mouth and that is comfortable. It's important that it's comfortable so that you don't have the urge to touch your mask while you wear it. Why can't you touch your mask while you wear it? Viral droplets may have landed or have been aerosoled onto the outside of your mask. And if you touch your mask while you're wearing it, you will then spread the virus to other surfaces that you touch with your hands.
I'm going to go over the safe procedure in removing your mask. The first scenario I'm going to talk about is, let's say you're at work and you want to have some lunch and you need to remove your mask. You need a safe place to keep your mask while you are having your lunch. You can either have a hook to hook your mask on, or I'm going to show you a handy method using a plastic container. Obviously, your first step is always to sanitize your hands, and to do so thoroughly and for 20 seconds. So let's just say I did that. And then you can take your plastic container and you can lean slightly forward and just unclip your mask and let it drop into the container. And now your mask is in a safe place to keep while you're having your lunch. Obviously, you must maintain excellent social distancing while you're eating. Stay far away from your colleagues. So now it's the end of lunchtime. You want to put your mask back on again. You might have decided to bring a spare mask from home. That's also a very good idea. But if you do need to use the same mask again, once again, sanitize your hands. Make sure your ears are available. Lean over your mask, holding only the ties. And and secure it back onto your face. And now you're ready to start working again. Now I'm going to go over another scenario, and that's when you get home at the end of the day from shopping or from work and you need to take your mask off. It's very tempting to just take it off and leave it lying around your kitchen, but remember the outside of your mask is contaminated, so we don't want to let it touch any surfaces. So again, it's always a good idea to sanitize your hands very thoroughly, and then you simply take it off using the ties, chuck it into the wash, and sanitize your hands again.